Welcome back, YouTube viewers. Yeah, we're going to do a fine show tonight. My wife is going to do one of her famous dish that her mom used to make all the time. It's called Paula Surprise. Yep, this show is for you, Paula. And for the guy who's waiting on the other show, don't worry, I still got yours going. I'm working on it right now. And the early birds, I'm doing y'all's after his. Alright, well, here we go. And get ready. Do the cooking, Hal. Woo! Alright, here she is. Alright.
So Paula Surprise is just, it's really inexpensive and it's really pretty quick and it's really good. It's just chicken thighs. I got just to save time, I got the boneless, skinless, and I've got them boiled until they're, just near about falling apart. And while them are still cooking, we're going to cut up our bell pepper. And if y'all have an easier way to cut up bell pepper, go ahead and do it your way. You don't have to do it mine. And you can use green, red, yellow, orange. They all taste good.
Sound like a horse galloping. Listen, folks.
Quit playing with the food.
Sorry. Yummy. Bell pepper. Peppery. Which is not spicy at all, folks. It's got a good little flavor, a little taste to it. Let me jump over here real quick.
You're just going to cut it into little cubes.
Yummy.
If you have one of those little machines that does it for you, go ahead and use that. Whatever makes it easy. Oh, and while we're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and put some butter in the pan. Because you're going to saute these with a little butter until they're tender. And then you're going to add some cream of chicken soup. My mom actually used cream of mushroom, but I don't like cream of mushroom. It doesn't give the dish any kind of flavor. So I use cream of mushroom. That's all my butter. So you turn that on to about medium just so it'll start melting while you finish cutting up your bell pepper.
Peppery.
Well, didn't want to let go. And I do not cut anything with precision.
We ain't fancy, folks. But we flash sure get the cooking down pat. And I will do a quick notary. Thanksgiving is just a couple days away. If y'all want to, scroll down to my series and look up tender turkey. And all you need is a fork to cut the turkey up. Thank you. And don't forget to subscribe and give us that big thumbs up.
See, there ain't none of
Yummy. Okay.
Alright, so that's going to melting, so we're going to put that in like that, and then please back up. Thank you. We're going to put in just a teensy tiny bit of salt. I've already salted the chicken.
Salty.
And I put a couple of bouillon cubes in there because the real flavor from chicken comes from the bone and the fat and the skin. And I got boneless, skinless. So I put a couple of bouillon cubes in just to give it a little bit more flavor. So then we're going to take and stir these around.
Stirring.
I hate that thing. I don't know why I grabbed it.
And folks, if you hadn't noticed, when you cook chicken, it tastes like chicken.
He's so weird.
I am weird, but you love me.
So you just let those saute in that butter for just a little bit until they get tender while you're letting your chicken finish cooking. So what I do is when these are nice and soft, I go ahead and put my cream of chicken in there and maybe like a half a can of milk. And I'm just using, I usually use like one big can, but they didn't have big cans, so I just got 3 little ones. So I use like a half a can of water, or not water, milk, to make it kind of creamy. But when these get sauteed, I put in the cream of chicken and the milk and let it cook together. Then I take these out and I'll cut them up. If you do the bone in, you'll have to debone the chicken. So I'll cut it up and I'll put it in there and put my noodles, which is just white egg noodles.
Noodly.
I'll cook those in the chicken water. And when they get tender, you drain them, you mix everything together, and that's Paula Surprise.
Yep, but we are actually going to show you all that because right now I'm confused. Okay, and we'll be back here in just a minute, folks. And thank y'all for joining our show. Come on, folks, give out a good old woo cooking howl. And we'll be back. Bye. Welcome back, YouTube viewers. Woo, there we go. Let's do it. All right, where we at, baby?
The bell peppers are nice and tender now. So we're going to go ahead and put the 3 cans of cream of chicken.
Cream of chicken. Chickle, chickle. It chickles like jello.
Give me the milk.
We have milk.
Now I said a half can, but I wound up pouring almost a whole can, so that'll be alright. So you just make sure that's all stirred together. The creamy chicken soup will, melt or whatever it does.
Let me get over here. Something's blocking the lighting. Oh, sorry.
You just stir that up. Turn it down and let it start warming together.
Put it on with 4.
I guess, yeah, just turn it down. Then you're going to take the chicken out. And like I said, if you're doing the bone in, you'll have to let it cool for a bit to debone it and take the skin off and everything.
Yeah, we got home late today.
So then we're going to need a little extra water.
Chicken. much is that, a whole cup?
Fill it back up 3/4 of the way. That's good. And then we're going to put the noodles in.
Noodly. Now that noodle soaking in that chicken juice.
Woo! Stir it together. Let them cook. Let them boil till they get tender. Stir that.
Oh yeah. Chickeny. And while she's getting things prepped and ready to go, I have a little tip. You know, come Thanksgiving, you're gonna have a lot of meals, and some family wants to take some home with them, and you don't want to lose your fine Tupperware. Use butter bowls. When you clean them off, you put the food in there, and then when they take off with it and they don't bring it back, you just lost some butter bowl dishes, not no fine china. And we're back with her.
So with the chicken, with it just being the boneless, I can take the little thingy and just break it apart. If you don't have one of these, you can just use a knife and cut it, or you can use forks and, shred it or whatever.
I think you just did a hack, baby. I've never seen chicken be mushed like that before. No, that's fine. Folks,
Alright,
she just did a hack.
We're just going to let this cook all and let it get done, and when it's done, we'll be right back.
Alright, folks. Well, we will be back here in just a minute. See ya! We're back.
I forgot to mention something. When you get the chicken pulled apart, you're going to put it in with the creamy mushroom soup.
Yummy.
I knew I was forgetting something. And you just stir that up in there.
And if you weren't quite sure on what she used to cut that chicken up so fine,
it was a serrated not a serrated. It was just a biscuit cutter with the
biscuit cutter. That's right.
little serrated.
So if anybody just seen a glimpse of it, well, look at that, folks. Don't that look good to you? And we call this Paula Surprise.
My mom called it Paula Surprise. She always named dishes that she cooked. I don't know why, but there was a Paula Surprise and a Marty Surprise and a Sadie Surprise. We have a baby girl surprise. We'll do that on a different show, though.
Oh yeah, y'all gonna learn all the tricks of the trade on this on my show.
But you just stir that together and let it simmer up while the noodles are cooking.
There you go.
And we'll be right back.
Thank you. All right, folks, we're back.
All right, the noodles are done.
How long did it take to the noodles get done?
Just a few minutes. We're going to take them over here. We're going to pour them in the strainer.
Strainity. I don't know, baby.
Nope, I need that. I need that.
Uh-oh, sorry. I'm trying to sabotage her cooking.
Pour them right back in.
Yummy.
Come back over here.
Good.
then stir it all together.
Magic.
And that is Paula Surprise.
Yummy. Folks, this is absolutely fantastic. You can use this as the main dish, side dish, off the wall dish. You can do whatever you want to it. And as we do, if we come in at night, we use it for a main dish. It's very good, folks.
It's a total of maybe an hour.
1 hour.
And just put it on your plate, and there you go.
Wait, let me zoom in. Good. All right, folks, that is not it.
Just a little bit of pepper.
Pepper.
There you go.
All right. Yummy. Well, folks, that is it. Thank you for joining our cooking show. And we'll be back for another one. And like I said, those other two, we are working on your show. It takes some time. Things, we kind of got a little too late. We had to do some errands today. So we'll talk to y'all later. Bye.